How to help your child avoid jealousy when a new sibling arrives. Hello parents. Today we're going to talk about something very relatable. How to help your older child adjust when a new baby joins the family. This is a big change for them. And without proper preparation, they might feel jealous or even act out. But don't worry, with a little care and understanding, your child will realize they're still an important part of the family. First, let's go over the main ideas. To prevent jealousy, parents need to help their child understand the changes happening around them and reassure them that they're still valued. Set boundaries when needed, but always show empathy while doing so. The connection between you and your child is the key to getting them to cooperate happily. Now, let's dive deeper into each part to see how it all works. Common challenges when an older child gets a new sibling. When a new member joins the family, many parents find themselves facing some tricky situations. People often say that age 3 is a great time for an older child to welcome a sibling because that's when they start learning to share, connect with others, and develop empathy. But here's the catch: at this age, they're still little themselves and crave all of your attention. So when a baby arrives, it's easy for them to feel left out. For example, they might snatch toys from the baby, refuse to share anything, or throw tantrums at you. Sometimes they'll even hit, bite, or say things like, "I hate you," or "I don't like the baby." It can catch parents off guard. Some try to fix it by saying, "That toy's no fun anyway. Give it back to the baby." Or teaching them, "You're the big sibling. You need to let the baby have it." Others might lose their temper and scold the child for being selfish. But does that work? Usually not, because kids need more than just words or commands. So how do we teach them to love and share with their new sibling? Let's keep exploring. Strengthening the bond between parents and child. When a baby arrives, the older child can feel pushed aside. They used to be the center of your world, but now you're busy with the newborn, and they might think they've lost your love. This can make them angry and disconnected. So how do you bring them back? Spend time talking with them, listening to how they feel. Even better, carve out some one-on-one time, just you and them. No baby around. It could be reading a book together, playing their favorite game, or just goofing around. Call it their special time. The goal is to reassure them that even with a new family member, you're not leaving them behind. When they feel secure in your love, they'll start warming up to the baby little by little, letting your child decide what's theirs. Sharing is a wonderful lesson, but the way we teach it can sometimes backfire. A lot of parents ask their older child to give their toys to the baby, thinking it'll teach them generosity. But this can make things worse. They're already sharing you with the new sibling. Taking away their toys too might feel like too much loss. Instead, let them have their own things and the freedom to decide what to do with them. They can choose to share with the baby or keep it to themselves, no pressure. When they feel they still have control over their belongings, they won't see the baby as such a threat. Over time, they might even share on their own, not because they're forced to. Don't argue with your child. If your child refuses to share or gets stubborn, resist the urge to argue or order them around. The more you argue, the tenser things get, and they'll just want to push back harder. Kids have feelings too. They're allowed to want to keep their stuff, just like we do. Rather than forcing them, show them what sharing looks like by setting an example. At the same time, stand by their side and empathize with how tough it feels to have a new sibling. You could say something like, "I get it. It's hard when the baby takes your things. I'd feel upset too." When they feel understood, they're more likely to team up with you. That's a great moment to gently talk about why sharing can be a good thing. Helping your child through sadness and loss. A new sibling can make an older child feel like they've lost their parents to someone else. They might feel sad, angry, and take it out on both the baby and you. They could say, "I hate you," or "I hate the baby." Or even lash out by hitting or biting. In those moments, they're not being naughty, they're just trying to express their hurt. You can help by encouraging them to talk about it or draw a picture of their sadness or anger. When they're upset, give them a hug and let them feel safe. They might cry it out in your arms after a tantrum. And that's okay, it's how they let it go. Once they know you're listening and care, their jealousy toward the new sibling will start to fade. Explaining the changes to your child. Lastly, to keep your child from feeling lost, help them understand what's happening in the family. Tell them a simple story. Like, "A long time ago, Mommy and Daddy got married. Then we had you, our biggest joy. Now we have a new baby. And things are a little different. But we're always here for you." Through the story, they'll see they're still a key part of the family. You can also read them books about welcoming a new baby from the perspective of an older sibling. These stories help them make sense of things and feel more at ease. Always wrap it up by telling them they're one of a kind and so special to you, so they feel confident moving forward. That's it. With patience and love, you'll help your older child embrace their new sibling. And your family will grow closer every day.